Once, there was a weaver who loved eating rice cakes very much. One day, he told his mother, "Mother, I really feel like eating rice cakes today. Please make some for me." That day, his mother made him 7 delicious rice cakes, red, round, and nicely flat. The weaver was so happy to get the cakes that he started dancing and singing. "I'll eat 1, I'll eat 2, I'll chew up all 7 too." His mother said, "If you just keep dancing, when will you eat?" The weaver replied, "Will I eat them here? No way! I'll eat them where everyone can see me." Saying this, the weaver took the rice cakes and went out of the house, dancing and singing, "I'll eat 1, I'll eat 2, I'll chew up all 7 too." Dancing like this, the weaver reached the big banyan tree where the village market is held. There, too, he kept dancing and shouting, "I'll eat 1, I'll eat 2, I'll chew up all 7 too." Now here's what happened. 7 ghosts lived in that banyan tree. When they heard the weaver saying, "I'll chew up all 7 too," they got really scared. They thought, "Oh no, we're doomed. Look, where did this crazy guy come from? He's saying he'll chew up all 7 of us. What do we do now?" After thinking a lot, they brought a pot to the weaver. They joined their hands and begged him, "Please, kind sir, don't chew us up. We're giving you this pot. Take it and leave us alone." The 7 pitch-black ghosts, tall like palm trees. Their ears were as big as winnowing fans, their teeth were like radishes, and their eyes were as round as stove burners. When these ghosts came in front of the weaver and started begging him, the weaver got so shocked that he didn't even think of running away. He asked them, "What will I do with this pot?" The ghosts said, "Sir, whenever you feel hungry, you'll get whatever food you wish for inside this pot." The weaver was amazed. "Really? Okay then, I want some sweet rice pudding." As soon as he said that, a delicious smell of sweet rice pudding started coming from the pot. It was such tasty rice pudding that neither the weaver, nor his mother, nor even his father had ever eaten anything like it. So the weaver was super happy. He took the magic pot and went home dancing. Meanwhile, the ghosts sighed in relief. "Phew, we're saved." By then, it was quite late in the day, and his home was still far away. The weaver thought, "How can I go home in this heat? My friend's house is nearby. I'll rest there now and go home in the evening." So he went to his friend's house. But his friend was a wicked fellow. When he saw the weaver's pot, he asked, "Hey, where did you get that pot from?" The weaver said proudly, "Friend, this is no ordinary pot. It's magical." The friend said, "Really? Let's see what it can do." The weaver said, "Whatever you want to eat, I can take it out from this pot." So the greedy friend said, "Then I want rabri, sandesh, rasgola, sarbaja, malpua, pantuya, kachagola, kheer mohan, gaja, motichur jalebi, amriti, chom, all these sweets." Whatever the friend named, the weaver dipped his hand into the pot and brought it out, just like magic. Seeing this, the wicked friend thought, "I must steal this pot, no matter what." So he started acting very sweet. He fanned the weaver with a hand fan, wiped his face with a towel, and said, "Oh, dear friend, you must be so tired. You're sweating so much. Why don't you take a nap? I'll make your bed." The weaver really was feeling sleepy by then, so he said, "Okay, make the bed." When the weaver fell asleep, the wicked friend quietly took away the magic pot and replaced it with an ordinary pot that looked exactly the same. The poor weaver didn't know a thing. In the evening, he woke up and went home with the fake pot. At home, he told his mother proudly, "Look, Mom, see what a wonderful pot I've brought. What do you want to eat, Mom? Sandesh? Cakes? I'll take it out right now from this pot." But this wasn't the magic pot at all, so of course nothing came out of it. The weaver felt like a fool, and his mother scolded him badly. Now the weaver got really angry and thought, "Those ghosts must have done this to me." It never even crossed his mind that his own friend had tricked him. So the next day, the weaver went back to the banyan tree again. He started shouting the same thing. "I'll eat one, I'll eat two, I'll chew up all 7 too." Hearing this, the 7 ghosts got scared once more. This time, trembling with fear, they brought him a goat. They joined their hands and begged, "Please, kind sir, take this goat, but please don't eat us." The weaver asked, "What's so special about this goat?" The ghost said, "If you tickle this goat, it will laugh, and when it laughs, gold coins will fall out of its mouth." Right away, the weaver started tickling the goat. The goat went, "Hee hee hee," and golden coins poured out of its mouth like rain. Seeing this, the weaver's eyes sparkled with joy. He thought, "I must show this to my friend, too. Let him see." That day, he went to his friend's house again. His wicked friend gave him an even softer bed, fanned him nicely, and took extra care of him. The tired weaver soon fell asleep, and before sunset, his friend stole the magic goat and quietly replaced it with an ordinary goat that looked exactly the same. In the evening, the weaver woke up, picked up the goat, and happily went home. When he reached, he saw his mother was very angry because he was so late. He said, "Don't be angry, Mother. When you see what this goat can do, you'll dance with happiness." Then he stuck his finger under the goat's armpit and said, "Tickle, tickle, tickle, tickle." But this goat didn't laugh at all, and of course, no gold coins came out. He tickled it again, "Tickle, tickle, tickle, tickle." This time, the goat got so annoyed that it lowered its horns and gave him a huge headbutt right on his nose. The weaver fell flat on his back and his nose started bleeding badly, almost half a pot full. To make things worse, his mother scolded him more than ever before. The weaver got angrier than ever. So once again, he stormed off to the banyan tree, shouting, "I'll eat one, I'll eat two, I'll chew up all 7 too. You fools, you tricked me twice, first with the pot, then with the goat that broke my nose. This time I won't spare you." The ghosts were really surprised. They said, "Oh, sir, how did we trick you? And how could the goat break your nose?" The weaver pointed to his nose and shouted, "Look at this! That goat hit me so hard! Look at my nose now! I'll chew up all of you for this!" The ghosts said, "That goat was never ours! Tell us, did you go straight home from here?" The weaver said, "No, I first went to my friend's house. I slept there for a while and then went home." The ghosts said, "Ah, that's it. When you were sleeping, your friend stole your goat." Hearing this, the weaver finally understood everything. He said, "That's right. That scoundrel stole my magic pot too. Now what do I do?" The ghosts gave him a special stick and said, "Take this stick. It will bring back your pot and your goat. Just take it to your friend's house and say, 'Stick, start,' and you'll see what fun it is. Even if 1,000 people try to stop it, this stick will beat them all up until they return everything." So the weaver took the stick under his arm and went to his friend's house. He said, "Friend, want to see something amazing?" His friend, the trickster, thought, "What surprise will this fool show now?" But when the weaver shouted, "Stick, start!" the stick came alive. The stick began beating the friend so badly, from head to toe, it chased him all around the house. He tried to run away, but the stick followed him, hitting and hitting until it dragged him back again. Finally, the friend joined his hands, crying and begging, "Oh, please, please, take your pot, take your goat, just stop this stick." The weaver said, "First bring my pot and goat here, only then I'll stop the stick." So the friend, getting hit the whole time, quickly brought back the real magic pot and the real magic goat. The weaver took them and said, "Let's test them." He told the pot, "Give me sandesh." And the pot filled up with delicious sandesh sweets at once. Then he tickled the goat. It laughed, hee hee hee, and 400 gold coins fell out of its mouth. The weaver happily took his stick, pot, and goat and went home. Now the weaver was poor no more. He became a rich man. He had a big house, cars, elephants, horses, fine food, clothes, and servants. He lived just like a king. The real king of the land respected him greatly and never made a big decision without asking the weaver first. One day, something terrible happened. A king from another country attacked with thousands of soldiers. They beat up the local king's army, stole everything, and were ready to capture the king any moment. The king quickly called the weaver and begged, "Brother, what do I do now? They'll catch me for sure." The weaver said, "Don't worry at all, Your Majesty. You just sit inside quietly. I'll handle everything." So he took his stick and sat down outside the palace gates, waiting calmly. The foreign king's army came closer and closer. Their elephants, horses, and soldiers made such noise that it hurt the ears. Dust filled the sky. But the weaver just sat there, watching, saying nothing yet. The foreign king was riding at the front, sitting on a giant elephant like a mountain. He was thinking proudly, "I will take everything." But the weaver stood silently, waiting and thinking, just a little closer, almost there. As soon as the enemy king and his army came near, the weaver shouted, "Stick, start!" And then, what magic! The one stick turned into thousands of sticks. They flew through the air and started beating the enemy king, his soldiers, their elephants and horses, everyone. No one could escape. The sticks hit them so hard that only the beaten-up soldiers could tell how painful it was. The foreign king started screaming, "Enough! Please stop! We are finished! Let us go back home!" But the weaver said nothing. He just stood there, smiling a little, watching quietly. At last, the enemy king shouted, "We will give back everything we stole. We will give you our kingdom too. Please, please stop these sticks." Then the weaver went to his own king and said, "Your Majesty, they say they will return everything and also give you their kingdom, and they're begging for mercy. What should I do?" The king said, "All right, stop the sticks, but I have one condition. They must give you half of their kingdom and marry their daughter to you." The foreign king was so scared he agreed right away. After all, he was ready to give away the whole kingdom to save himself. So, the weaver got half the enemy's kingdom and married the princess too. And then, oh, what a grand wedding feast it was! So big and so delicious that maybe the people who started eating that day are still eating now. If only you and I could have gone there once, we would have eaten too.